Today for you all, I'm going to be showing you some books I recently acquired. And so I just kind of got some random books this summer and I'm looking forward to reading them, and I decided I'd share them with you since I have a booktube channel now, so why not? So, the first book I have to show you all is To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. And so this book is about a girl named Laura Jean who writes love letters to boys she's trying to get over, and I guess one day they get sent out. But I mean, my question is, why would you even address the letters? I mean, seriously, why would you do that? But anyway, that's the short synopsis of this book, and I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be a nice, quick little fluffy read, and yeah, that's what's about. And also, I found out this is gonna be a trilogy, I think. And the third book, it's gonna be called Forever and Always Laura Jean or something like that. So I'm probably not gonna read that anytime soon. Maybe I'll probably read it closer to the release date of the third book, so that way I can just kind of go through a marathon all three. Next, I have The Winter's Curse by Marie Rukowski, and this book is about a girl named Kestrel, and she buys a slave, and I guess they end up falling in love, and I guess this results in a war. Either their love results in a war, or something else results in a war that has nothing to do with them. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, basically that's what this book is about, and it's set in a world where there's no magic, and so it's basically just humans going through political struggles and war and things like that. And I heard it's very political, and so that sounds pretty interesting to me. Next, I have Someone Like You by Sarah Dessen. And this book is about a girl whose best friend's boyfriend dies. And so she's there to help her best friend cope, basically, and things like that. Even though her best friend whose boyfriend died, I think her name is Scarlett. Scarlett was like always a strong one, and Haley was the one who was just always there. Scarlett was like Haley's shoulder to cry on, and things like that. And so now she has to kind of try and figure out what to do and how to help her friend, because her friend has to deal with that type of stuff, with the loss and heartbreak of her boyfriend dying. And so she has to help her friend get through that, basically. And also, I think her friend is pregnant too, so that makes matters even worse. Next, I have Nil by Lynn Matson, and this book is about a girl named Charlie who mysteriously wakes up on this island called Nil one day, and she's just kind of there, and she looks around. She doesn't find anybody else or any sign of human life until she meets this boy named Thad, and he's the leader of this group of like teenage refugees and everything, and I guess they start to fall in love, possibly, but they're trying to figure out how to get off the island because apparently you only have 365 days to get off or you die. So that sounds like a pretty scary situation, but build a raft maybe? Next, I have Chime by Franny Billingsley, and this book is about a girl named Briony Larkin, and she's a witch. And she's a witch and set in like the 1800s or something like that. And so it's a really dangerous time for her because it's like Salem witch trials or something like that. I think that's a time period that takes place in. But basically, like, her mom got killed because she was a witch, and now she has to hide who she is so she doesn't end up getting killed and things like that. And I think she falls in love in this book too. So this sounds pretty interesting to read. Next, I have Don't Look Back by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and this book is about a girl who goes out with her best friend one day and for some reason loses her memory, and she doesn't remember who she is at all. And like, I'm not sure, I think she remembers her name, but she doesn't remember who her relationships, like she doesn't remember who her friends are, who her boyfriend was, and things like that. And so it's basically her trying to find out her memories again, but the thing is her best friend is still missing, and so there's a whole issue with that. Her friend's missing, and then there's also how she's trying to change too, because apparently she was just a horrible person before she lost her memory, like a horrible daughter, friend, girlfriend, everything like that. And so she's trying to change and be nice to people and things like that. But on top of that, there's this whole thing with her best friend being missing, and so it's just kind of like, I don't know how that's gonna go. It sounds like a really interesting mystery. And then I like how it says on the front, it says, "Don't look back, you won't like what you find," and I just think that's really cool. It's really mysterious. And finally, I have Born Wicked by Jessica Spotswood. And this book is about three sisters, apparently two dangerous choices, and a terrible secret. And so, obviously, from the looks of this cover and the series title, it's called they're about witches and things like that. Because the series is called the Cahill Witch Chronicles. So, it says on the back, blessed with a gift, cursed with a secret. Three exceptional sisters, two dangerous choices, one terrible secret, and not a single person they can trust. The Cahill witches aren't safe, not even from each other. So, that's basically all it says about this book. That's what it says on the back. So, it's pretty mysterious. It's kind of up in the air, but it sounds pretty interesting. It'll be my first witch book that I've ever read because I haven't really read a witch book, even though I bought Hexed recently too, but oh well, I'll get to that eventually. I'll probably read this first. And this is a trilogy too. There are 3 books. It's like Born Wicked, Star Curse, and Sister's Fate. So, there you have it. Those are all of the books that I've recently acquired through various places. So, yeah, let me know if there are any books that you recently got down in the comments below. Give this video a big thumbs up, and of course, subscribe. Always subscribe. Anyway, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!